Welcome back to Out of the Box. I'm Elizabeth Miner, your host, and this week I thought it was due time that I share a little bit more about myself and explain how I became this unconventional thinker and how it might help you. I've had the benefit of an unusual life. By the time I was 7, my mother was diagnosed with her first cancer diagnosis, stage 3 lymphoma. And she would go on to battle 3 more cancer diagnoses and 1 catastrophic illness over the next 20 years. So to say that I grew up with a unique perspective on life, that's pretty much an understatement. I understood from a very young age that our tomorrows are just not guaranteed. Now, sometimes that worked in my favor. And sometimes it might have encouraged me to make some not so awesome decisions. But it certainly shaped my view of not waiting to do things because who knew what tomorrow brings? One of the things about growing up with a mother like mine is that I learned that mindset is everything. Now, this was not something that she taught me verbally or even intentionally. It was something I witnessed. The strength of her mind and what she was able to accomplish with that, well, that gave me a lot to think about and to use in my future life. Throughout all this, I made it through my teenage years. How? I'm still not quite sure. But I made it into my young adult life and became a mother at 19 and a single mother at 20. Armed with my high school diploma and no real marketable skill, I was charged with this responsibility of raising this little human. With the lessons from my mother firmly implanted, I set out to make something out of myself and to support my little family. I wanted to make my daughter proud. I took a high school diploma and a whole lot of chutzpah, and I bushwhacked my way through the corporate world, creating paths where none existed and working every moment I could to make what I could of myself and to make our lives better. Over the course of a 20-plus year career in corporate, I created 2 new jobs in companies I worked for and pitched them to my bosses to create a role for myself when I didn't qualify for any upward mobility. And I went from being a waitress to an international corporate paralegal in one of the most iconic companies in the world. I didn't climb the ladder the traditional way. I simply wasn't willing to accept that there wasn't a way for me to create the life I wanted to live. The combination of mindset and the fact that I didn't just think out of the box, I actually didn't even know the box existed, is how I made my way from there to where I am today. Today, I use my non-traditional problem-solving skills and my inability to see the box, and I help others tackle situations where they don't see the path forward. I believe that no dream is implanted into someone without the ability to make it come true. And no one I've worked with has ever proven me wrong. I've since left the corporate world and work with people full time, helping them step into the dreams they have and get clarity, build a path, and I walk alongside them as long as it takes to get them comfortable and on their way. Our tomorrows are not guaranteed, so now's a good time to start. I created Out of the Box to help give a new perspective for people. What I hope this series does is encourage you to see things in a different viewpoint and look at things in your life and maybe even shake them up a little and make sure the path that you're on is the one that you choose. And if not, help you have the confidence, the courage, and the capability to step into the one that you so deserve. I have taken the second half of my career to work with others, to make sure that the people who want to don't wait until it's too late to step into the dreams they have. And that's what this series is designed to help encourage. I hope you enjoy the series, the unconventional thinking, and I hope it encourages you to go after those things that you so desire. I'm Elizabeth Miner. This is Out of the Box, and I hope you'll come along with me. Please make sure you subscribe, and I will show up in your inbox each week to provide you a little bit more inspiration and some unconventional thinking. Until then, ciao.